Stadium. The Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature big red siren. It signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Arizona Cardinals. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket,
Joey Sly's going to have the honor of getting us started. And away we go in Glendale. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the seventh-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
you know the biggest positive for Kyler a season ago? I really believe this, Kate. He was healthy. Right, we talk about the greatest ability being availability. Well, he was healthy for fully 17 games, something he hadn't done the previous 2 years.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They will need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second and inches.
It's second and inches.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Right back to Conner. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. You know, it's great flying through the air, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
From the gun, it's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Complete. So on fourth down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away.
The Titans take over first down.
So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out, the number 1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. But he will be focused on rectifying those things here. Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down, a couple more chances to make up for it.
They'll send him over right. Pressure coming. Here's Ward. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. On the sneak, here's Ward. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
A gain of a yard. And the Titans.
They've got first down from the 31. First carry here for Tony Pollard. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
That one's complete, right side. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Zaven Collins in on the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ward now on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's a cherry on top.
Starts his return from the 23. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cardinals first down.
First down carry for Connor. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Here's second and 11. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Kyler throwing here. He puts some air under this one, deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty. First down, ball at the 36. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
Davis-Gaither on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ward off the play fake. This is brought in, big gain for Lockett. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10, it's Pollard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here's second and 7. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Tennessee.
Counter to Pollard. Oh, what a effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
The Cardinals' 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he gets this forward to the 19. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
And it's 3rd down.
They motion the tight end over. Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. That finds Burks, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The rookie from Michigan, there that time. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. On 4th down, Ward. That's Lockett. He brings it in. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
10-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. Gonna throw this one. Ward. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You train a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They need the right call here. It'll be 3rd and goal. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Slide's kick is up and good. And they're on the board.
Makes the score.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
15 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
Only took them 1 play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Now Murray on the play fake. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or 2.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
3rd and long for him here. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. Down to the 10. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 2nd quarter lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
7, Titans 3.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
That's completed right side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Here goes Pollard. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delayed game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. That's taken at the 15. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. The Cardinals offense making its way out. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Drive starts with an option, right side. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
The connection to James Conner. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Murray with the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. Tyler Lockett waiting for it. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Pulled in at the 20. Escapes a defender. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll go play action. He finds Hill, right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. And the Titans first down.
It's a jet sweep. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd.
Now Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting it to Tyler Lockett. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
45-yard attempt.
Sly's kick is up and good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
On the return, here's Jones. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun handoff to Connor. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
There's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Cardinals hoping to grow their lead before halftime. They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going to keep it this time. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run. The new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Connor here from the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets a taken by the Titans. That's their first.
Pickup of 3.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Kyler throwing here. Here's a screen. It's Connor. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line of gain.
That's a gain of
Tennessee
6.
calling its second timeout now.
And
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. They'll run the counter to Connor. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming
a
up.
loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
So now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. This from just 23 yards away. The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Makes the score.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Titans take it over. Not much time remaining in the half. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Complete to
Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off
a gain of
fast.
9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34.
From the 34. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
1st down, Tennessee.
1st down throw here for Ward. Connects on the crosser. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our 3rd quarter. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here's the Tennessee offense getting ready to start our 3rd quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Quarter starts with a run by Pollard. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Right back to Pollard. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap out of Ward. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. Let's see what he can do on the return. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
He shovels this one forward. And whatever they were trying trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Murray on 3rd down. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He'll try and run this, and he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. That's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
On 2nd down, a run with Connor. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. It's Connor again. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
They're going play action. It's Murray. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Murray. Caught by the open man. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 20.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Another Cardinals.
Setting up the screen here for Harrison. And he'll go down here at the 16. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Harrison Jr. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Handoff goes to Connor, running left. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down, but instead it's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
The kick by Ryland is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Jackson now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. The Titans ready to take over on offense. They're facing a 13-6 deficit as they take over. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. This is Pollard running left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10 here. Ward. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
To Josh Wiley. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Tennessee.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Trying Playing the inside handoff to Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Now a toss. It's Pollard. Room to run inside the 20. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Big play for this offense. It's third and goal. Ward's going to throw it. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Plays like that are called twofers. It's why coaches live 2 years for one. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown, lost.
Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. Jump off cut by his back. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 27-yard line.
Fighting quickly on the RPO. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Harrison secures this left side. Takes out a run stop. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Back quick to McBride. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
4 yards. That's another Cardinals first down.
Murray keeps it. Look at that work, turning those legs, driving across the 15. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run.
4 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in, Connor. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
The 6-yard line.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now lead by 10. I should know this by now, Rob. don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Throwing now on first down. Ward escapes the pocket. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Running back sent in motion. On the gun, it's Ward. He dumps it underneath. Pollard. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
And the shotgun, it's Ward. Oh, he lost the football. And the Cardinals grab it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
A normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He's going to tuck it and run. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He has it on the QB sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stuck him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Running left, it's Connor. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Jeffrey Simmons.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D-tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers, and if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. touchdown! Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the offshoot quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. To the air with Ward. Caught by his back here, it's Pollard. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Finds the in route, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 4.
Here's 2nd and 5. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. And the Titans.
Now Ward's going to hang on to it. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Ward setting the pass. Finds Pollard on the check down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Jonathan Gannon doing a last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. Well, you tell me this all the time, partner. Sometimes this can be a simple game, and these games, when they are simple, can go to the teams who handle 3rd down better. And that was indeed the case here.
Yeah, this group has excelled on 3rd down all season. That's a credit to really the whole team, the preparation, the execution, and that touchdown in the previous drive.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Murray keeps it, and he gives himself up after a short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38. He's thrown deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Murray on 3rd down. He's trying to go deep again. And it's going to be knocked away. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Juke the defender. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First down throw here for Ward. Hauled in by is taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
We give on second to Pollard. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Wilson.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 4 yards. First down, Titans.
First down, and they go right back to it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 47. A lot of mess on the move here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans now within 1 score in the 4th. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game. He's throwing for it! And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
27. Titans 24.
Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here's Connor off the pistol give. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
Back at the 33-yard
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. He's back to throw. He's got Jones for the completion. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Straight ahead, it's Connor. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Connor. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals holding on to a field goal lead. Here's a nickel look by the Titans. 3rd down. Pitching it out to Connor here. And there's the stuff they needed. Dropped behind the line, and they can get the football back now.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Fits it through almost made the field before he's brought down. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
3 yards. And the Titans first down.
Setting up to pass. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 3 yards.
And they get up there and clock the ball. A little over 50 seconds now remaining. This offense looking to converge as they come up on third down. Here he is to throw. Out left, and Lockett makes the grab. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
Now fourth down.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Out had the Cardinals now on offense. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Bronk, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.